is the material that you need to watch Cardinal baseball. The Cardinal Magazine is the source for definitive information on all of the Cardinals.
We're sold on the all-access stories, spectacular photography, colorful design, inside scoop.
It's definitely a magazine for the fans, and it really shows in every keepsake edition.
We don't miss an issue, and neither should you. Join us and thousands of loyal readers from all 50 states by subscribing today.
You can order yours right now at 314-345-9000 or simply go to cardinals.com/publications.
It is now time for Salem Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com. Tiger Basketball is being brought to you as a courtesy of your community health center, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, the Salem Memorial District Hospital, Country Mart, Farm Bureau Insurance, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Fairground Auto Plaza, Progressive Ozark Bank, Southwest Baptist University of Salem, Town and Country Insurance, the Common Grounds Bistro, Larson Collision Center, Commissioner Dennis Purcell and family, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Conway Construction, and Your World Today. Now, Tiger Basketball next on KSMO and online at KSMORadio.com.
Welcome to Steelville, Missouri on a kind of a misty, rainy, drizzly night here in the Ozarks. I'm Stan Stevens bringing you Salem Tiger Basketball. Tigers coming into this one after a win over the JV over at St. James in the 7th place game. And so they've got a 5-10 record coming in to face a very good Steelville Cardinal team. This team, very, very good. I watched them in a little bit in the Sullivan tournament, and really they have improved. They were very good a couple years ago. They're good last year, and they're good this year. 11-2 is the last record I saw for them, so they are a very talented bunch and a very experienced bunch, yet only have 3 seniors. So they are going to be a force tonight with the Salem Tigers to try and corral. We'll see how well they can do so. Tigers are getting ready for their SCA season. Of course, they have the Cat Classic coming up on Friday night at Licking. And so they'll have their hands full there. But they got their hands full tonight with the Cardinals of Steelville as the Tigers are in the road blues, trimmed in Carolina blue with the numbers and also the letters, while Steelville's in their home whites with red trim. And we're about ready to get underway. Nice crowd on hand for this non-conference tilt between these two teams. Always seem to draw a pretty good crowd when they get together. The Cardinals with Dawson Conway, Reese Dotson, Jordan Schultz, Carter Chilton, and Hayden Wilson. And Steelville gets the ball back as they have Gray, Cottrell, Marshall, and Bass and Diaz on the floor. Ball goes in the corner to Bass. Bass on top to Gray. On left wing, goes right in the middle of the floor to Marshall. Right side, waiting for it. There's Diaz. Hangs on to it. Out playing the circle, flips the right wing to Marshall. All the way across the floor. Waiting for it. There's Cottrell to Diaz. Tanner Diaz, right side, waiting for it there again. 23 Marshall, Steelville keeping on the perimeter. Now short jumper, a little bit too short. Ball comes down, taking no down, and controlled by Marshall. Marshall back to Diaz between the circles, trying to drive in. Kicks it right wing, down low it goes, all the way across the floor. Getting it there is Marshall. Marshall trying to cut inside. Getting it there is Bass, can't turn around, stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Here they come down. Dawson Conway all the way down, misses the layup, and it's brought under control by Cottrell. The other way, all the way down, laying it up, and in is Malachi Gray. Salem got the steal, but could not get the point. Missed the shot. Rebound taken by Steelville. Back they come, getting a quick 2. Carter Chilton getting it to Wilson. Flips it down to Dotson. Inside to Schultz. Schultz down the baseline, off the glass and in. Jordan Schultz to that low post. Even though he's double team, was able to get it down. Marshall the other way to Diaz. Diaz trying to dance in. Kicks it right side. The jump shot up and missed there by Cottrell. Taken down by Schultz. Schultz will bring it the other way. Getting it off to Dotson. Down low back to Schultz on that baseline. Underneath the basket. Can't shoot. Goes to Conway on top to Chilton. Between the circles. Dotson out near the S at center court here at Steelville. Getting into Conway to Schultz. To Dotson down low that low post. Waiting for it. There's Carter Chilton. Spin. Shot is up. No good. Schultz with a good rebound. can't get it up. Ball on the floor, tied up. He still has it. Now a jump ball finally called, and the possession arrow should favor the Salem Tigers. I don't know why the Tigers are all running down the other way. Steelville got the tip. Salem ran the other way. Now they're going to say it's Steelville ball. Got me on that one. 6 minutes to go. 2-2 game here in this first quarter as Diaz out between the circles to Gray. Out in the corner. Putting it inside is Marshall. Trying to get a Bass. Bass right at the top of the key. Back in the corner. The jump shot up for a three. It's good from Garrett Marshall. Garrett wide open in that corner. Nothing but twine as the Tigers gave him plenty of room. Now Conway to Carter Chilton. Salem trying to break the press. To get to Hayden Wilson now between the circles. Dotson. Right side pass Dawson Conway. Back on top George Schultz in the corner to Dotson down low to Carter Chilton. Lost the ball, stolen away, and still loose on the floor. Taken by Carter. Get a jump ball. Well, I know Salem will get this one. Ball almost taken away from Carter, but able to recover. Conway trying to get in, fires it to Carter in the corner, down low to Schultz. Schultz turns, spins, short jump shot is good. Good move by Jordan Schultz. 5-4, Steelville with the lead as Marshall brings it down the middle of the floor, left side Diaz. Diaz beyond three, trying to spin away from Conway, back to Marshall. Marshall inside, can't do anything there with that is Gray. Getting it back to Marshall to Diaz, left corner, trying to drive baseline, goes underneath the basket, a blocking foul called on Salem. Going to be on Jordan Schultz, kind of upended Diaz as he tried to travel through underneath the basket. 4:51 to go first quarter. The inbound comes to Trent Bass. Bass out on top of Diaz. Back in the corner, Marshall. Marshall all the way across the floor to Gray. Gray getting it down low. And number 20, Chase Cottrell, and he lays it up and in. Nice passing by the Cardinals. Pass to Chilton, struggling with it. Gets it back with 4.5 to go first quarter. The pass to Dotson. Dotson underneath the Schultz. Schultz off the glass and in. George Schultz on all 6 Salem Tiger points. They trail it by 1. As Graham Marshall brings it down. Puts the left side Diaz beyond 3. Backs up. Resets the play for the Cardinals. Goes left side. Waiting for it. There is Cottrell. Down low to Bass, and he banks it in. Trent Bass on that low post. On the pass. Turn around. Push it off the glass. A 9-6 lead for Steelville. Pass down to Schultz and a pass. That was a good pass. And Schultz was going to turn around and shoot. He was fouled there by Malachi Gray. A little pushing foul. Conway trying to get it in. Bounce pass hits the butt of Bass, but still goes to Hayden Wilson. Bass never turned around to find it. Now goes to Conway, back to Dotson. 3:50 to go. We're in the first quarter. Double team, gets it across to Carter Chilton for a three to tie it. Pinball's out, no good. And Bass brings down the rebound strongly off to Diaz. Diaz, the middle of the floor. Diaz all the way down, stops, kicks it back on top to Cottrell. He takes it in and scores. Cottrell from about 5 feet. Makes it 11-6 Steelville lead with 3.5 to go first quarter. Wilson quickly down to Dotson. Down low to George Schultz. Again, all alone, and he's fouled there. Looks like Gray may pick up his second. It is going to be Malachi's second foul. Cardinals have been double teaming George Schultz. He still has 6 points, and he'll shoot 2 free throws here. And the first one is good. Pass will check out. Coming in the ball game will be Josh Ernie. Actually had a pretty good game here a couple years ago. And he was just a freshman. Next free throw is good. 11-8 our score. 3-point lead for the Cardinals. Marshall. Left side pass, Diaz. Diaz out high. Pass doesn't check out. He stays in. Malachi comes out. Gray checks out. Ernie comes in the ball game. Pass to Diaz. Now back on top. Marshall right side pass. Getting it there was Cottrell. Back to Diaz all the way across the floor. Down low. Cottrell inside. The pass stolen away by the Salem Tigers. That was intended for Josh Ernie. And they come the other way. Here's Schultz losing the ball, trying to dribble it from underneath the basket. First turnover by the Salem Tigers. .248 left to go first quarter. 11-8 our score. Ernie with it. Back to Diaz. Diaz top of the key left side pass to Marshall. Beyond three. Down low. Putting it up. Missing that shot was Ernie. Tipped again. Ernie brings it down. Trying to spin away. Can't. Gets it out on top to Cottrell. Ball tipped away and stolen by Dotson. Dotson the other way down to Dawson Conway. His shot is blocked away, but a foul called on the Steelville Cardinals after another steal by Salem. That is their third steal of this game. And Dawson Conway goes to the line to shoot two as the foul called on Garrett Marshall. Free throw bounces in. Got the shooter's roll. Ellis Wolf's going to come in for Hayden Wilson. Another one for Dawson is on its way, and it also is good. 1 point ball game. 11-10 our score. Tanner Diaz will walk it up the floor, sit him in a half-court defense all the way down. Kicks it outside to Marshall for another three. It's good again. Garrett has 2 threes in this game. And now the inbound almost stolen away as Silas Wolf just locked it in very softly to Dawson Conway, and Marshall almost stole it. He was able to tip it away, but that was very close to being Steelville's first steal. Conway has it. They've got pressure in the forecourt. As here's Dotson over the timeline with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dotson to the paint. Down low to Schultz. Schultz gets fast off the glass too hard. Bass breaks down the rebound. Red Bass to Tanner Diaz going left wing. Both in the corner. Diaz back on top to Bass. Right side pass. Getting it there is Cottrell. Back to Diaz. Beyond three to Ernie. Ernie at that high post. Back. Getting it to Marshall. Down to Cottrell. To Bass. Back inside Ernie. Off the glass and in. Josh Ernie with his first basket. A 16-10 Steelville lead. 1:28 to go. Dotson for Salem. Top puts up a long three. It's off the iron. Comes out hard to Ernie. Josh has that one. Giving it off to Marshall. Trying to cut in. Does all the way down. His shot no good. Put back up and in by Bass on the rebound. Going to be 6-5 as Bass went up high. Got that one back. Steelville with an 18-10 lead now. Was 11-10. Steelville on a 7-0 run. Now Logan Chilton just checked in moments ago to Conway. Getting it, there's Dotson. Back on top, Silas Wolf. Wolf. Back to Dotson. 45 seconds left to Conway. To Chilton. Chilton to Conway. Back to Chilton. On that left wing. Inside to Wolf. Wolf stops. Back to Logan. Logan Chilton to the paint, to the hole. Trying to get it up and in. It trickles wide. And a foul's going to be called on Steelville. They're a bit more aggressive going to the hoop tonight. Drawing some fouls. As Josh Ernie will pick up his first. That'll be the fourth on Steelville. And the free throw is good. Salem Tigers with 5 points from free throws and 6 other points from Jordan Schultz. He checks out as Chilton comes back in, and Logan makes them both. 18-12 with 32 seconds to go. As here comes Diaz down across the timeline for Steelville. Against Salem in a half-court defense. No pressure whatsoever for the Cardinals to come down the floor. Getting it to Garrett Marshall. To Diaz. Right side, Cottrell back to Diaz. They play catch on the perimeter. Cardinals waiting for that last shot here. Diaz now at 11 seconds. Gets it across to Cottrell in the corner. Marshall to Bass from the free throw line. His jumper is good. 3 seconds left. A long shot and no good with 1 second left. They'll let the clock run out. And we have played 1 quarter here at Steelville. The Cardinals 20, Salem Tigers 12. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
During the hustle and bustle of the holiday season, don't neglect your health. Call your community health center today to schedule a quick and easy checkup. Your community health center accepts same-day and walk-in appointments to meet all of your health needs. Give them a call at 573-426-4455 to schedule a checkup today, or stop by 1081 East 18th Street in Rolla. Your community health center.
Ready to start that second quarter. Steelville has the ball to inbound as Diaz brings it up to the left wing. Stops there. Puts it all the way across to Cottrell. On top, Marshall. Back to Diaz. Diaz on that left wing still. Down the middle of the floor. Fires it right side to Marshall. Marshall from the high post on the right side fires it off the backboard. If somebody was supposed to cut there, and Garrett kind of talking to Ernie, maybe that was the intended recipient of that pass. He threw it right out of bounds. Salem will bring it up as Cottrell guards Dotson. He gives it off to Hayden Wilson all the way down. Hayden all the way down, lays it up, but it can't get it to go down. And Ernie brings down the rebound. Josh's second of the night to Diaz. Diaz spins top, goes over to Marshall on the right side. Back left side, Cottrell down low to Bass. Inside to Ernie all alone. He just flips it in. Josh Ernie got away from Carter Chilton, was all by himself. He just kind of flipped it up and in. And it's 22-12, our score here early on this second quarter with Steelville on top. Dotson with a long three. Didn't get that one. Came down in the hands of Marshall. And a long pass down to Diaz. All the way down, lays it up and in. Coach Brew calls a timeout as Salem Tigers took that shot quickly and then did not recover. And the Cardinals lead it by 12 here. 24-12 here early in this second quarter. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. Cardinals 24, Tigers 12. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
Open a Progressive Ozark Bank checking account today and receive a free cooler. Progressive Ozark Bank makes switching banks easy with 3 great checking accounts to choose from. You'll also receive a new debit card the same day you open your account, issued instantly with no waiting. Plus, enjoy free internet banking, free mobile deposit, and free bill pay, and enroll in e-statements and receive cash back. Banking with us is a refreshing experience. Ozark Bank, FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
Salem inbounds it after that basket by Tanner Diaz. 24-12. It was an 11-10 game. Steelville's going a 13-1 run. 13-2 run, excuse me. As Conway has it out high over to Dotson. Keeping Salem on the perimeter. Steelville Cardinals with good defense. The Silas Wolf has it in the left corner. Now on top to Conway. Left side back as Wolf goes all the way underneath. Now to Dotson. He banks it in with a good shot. Reese Dotson's first basket, 24-14. Cardinals in their white uniforms come back up the floor. As Diaz has it, flips it in the corner to Cottrell, back to Diaz. Back to Cottrell, back to Diaz. They play catch, go to Marshall. Open for another three-pointer. This one's short. He fights for the rebound. It goes off the foot of Conway. It'll still belong to the Steelville Cardinals. Commissioner Dennis Purcell, wife Renee, and daughter Lindsay. Proud supporters of your Salem Tigers. Go Big Blue from the Purcell family. The inbound comes out to Cottrell. Down to Diaz for a three-pointer. It's good. Tanner Diaz all alone. Hits that three. 27-14 our score. Dotson left side to Conway. Back to Dotson. Dotson hanging on to it out high. Double team now. As Steelville put a little rush on him. Gets it off to Silas. Wolf back to Dotson. Cardinals will do that. They'll suddenly double team somebody quickly, forcing them to make a play. Causes a lot of turnovers. Pass in the corner, Silas Wolf. Down low to Hayden Wilson. Short turnaround jumper, way too hard. That's brought down by Bass on the backside. Quickly down to Cottrell. Cottrell turns, spins. Out on top, Marshall takes it to the hole. Flips it up and in. Nice little scoop shot by Garrett Marshall. He's got 8, and the Steelville Cardinals lead it by 15. 5:13 left to go in the second quarter. Here's Wilson getting it to Carter Chilton on the baseline. A Wolf out on top to Dotson for a three. It's short again, and Silas Wolf pulls down that rebound. Wolf getting it to Dotson off the hands of Wilson. It goes back court, was tipped. In the corner, here's Wilson again. Has that ball knocked out of his hands. They're going to call foul on Garrett Marshall. That's behind an area I can't see. There's a curtain here, so Marshall must have made contact. He now has 2 fouls. He'll check out, and Cade Norris will check in. Norris is in and 4. Garrett Marshall. Here's Reese Dotson. Turnaround jumper against short, and Ernie brings down that rebound. Ernie to Diaz. Now quickly down the floor. Getting it there is Norris. Norris goes down, quickly putting that shot up, but can't get it to go down. Was Cottrell. Ball fought for underneath, and Jordan Schultz pulls down his 3rd rebound of the game. Salem been out rebounded pretty badly, almost 4-1 in this game. Carter Chilton gets it down low, intended for Schultz, but he'll be fouled there by Josh Ernie. That'll be his 2nd. And that will put, not yet, 16 foul. 2 each on Malachi Gray, Garrett Marshall, and Josh Ernie. Inbound comes to Schultz. Schultz between the circles, trying to get away from Bass, puts it off to Dotson. Dotson between the circles now for Salem with 4 minutes left to go in the first half. Dotson in that corner, double team down low to Schultz off the glass. Count the bucket and the foul. Schultz has 10. He draws the foul. I believe that's going to be Trent Bass with that foul. And that will put Jordan at the line. And it is Bass getting the foul, his first, 7th team foul. Salem will be in the bonus. And that one missed by Schultz. The other way, bringing that down was Norris. He comes the other way. On top, Cottrell. Cottrell trying to drive in. Stops. Back to Diaz. Diaz, top of the circle. Spins toward the basket. Takes it right down, trying to flip it up. And he is fouled en route. It's only Salem's 2nd foul, as Dawson Conway will pick that one up. 29-16. Steelville with the lead. Diaz. Left side pass Cottrell. Out beyond 3. Cottrell back to Diaz. Thought about the 3. Didn't take it. Now to Norris. To Diaz. Diaz to Cottrell. Down low to Bass. Inside Ernie. Off the glass. No good. Foul called on Salem. Steelville just moving that ball around like they had on a string off from the perimeter inside, outside, and then down to the low post or into the paint. They've done a real good job of moving that ball around. That foul called on Carter Chilton, and the free throw by Ernie is good. (30-16) our score with 3:34 to go in the first half. Ernie missed that one, and Carter Chilton has that rebound. Guarded there closely by Norris all the way down, but he gets the top of the key, left side to Dotson. Dotson guarded there by Norris. Out on top to Hayden Wilson. Wilson sit back to Conway for a 3. It's off the rim, straight up in the air, and taken down by Ernie. His 4th rebound. Tanner Diaz on the right side. Tanner holding on to it, flips it back to Cottrell. Outside it goes to Bass. Bass to the hole, off the glass, blocked away by Schultz. Nice play. Kicking it back to Diaz, though, was Norris as the ball went right to him. Diaz trying to drive in, can't. Flips it to Ernie. Puts it right side. Cottrell out beyond 3. Cottrell spins, turns, flips it right back to Ernie. Down low, Bass. A shot off the side is no good. A foul called underneath the basket on, I believe, on Salem against Bass. Going to be on Hayden Wilson. Salem's 4th foul now. And Trent Bass will shoot 2. 2:45 remains in the half with Steelville up by 14. And Bass misses the first. Bass has 6 in this game. Preston Leffler checks in for Ernie. Leffler in the game now. Next one by Bass It is good. It rimmed around, finally went down, and timeout called by Coach Dolly. And we have 31-16 Steelville on top. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
It's time to go ahead and treat yourself to a new 2019 Chevy Equinox at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla, where buyers can get $4,500 total cash allowance on select 2019 models in stock. That comes to 16% below the manufactured suggested retail price when you finance through GM Financial. Check out all the 2019 Chevy Equinox models on the lot at Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla, driven to serve you best where Chevy finds new roads.
Salem will inbound here with 2:45 to go in the first half. Carter Chilton gets it into Reese Dotson, and Dotson will get to the timeline. Guarded tightly by Norris, but gets it off to Dawson Conway. Conway on top, Jordan Schultz flips the left side, Reese Dotson. Down low, intended for Carter Chilton, tipped out of bounds. It stays with the Salem Tigers. As Leffler got his hand on that, deflected it away right in front of us. Dawson Conway to inbound it. As Diaz right in front of him. Dawson trying to flip it in, gets it off to Jordan Schultz. Goes back on top to Dotson. Dotson on near center court. Trying to get away from Norris. Gets a good pick. Not trying to drive. It's cut off by Leffler. Stops in the corner. It goes to Hayden Wilson all the way across to Dawson Conway. Now back to Dotson. 2:10 to go in the half. On top, Carter Chilton to the paint to Dotson. Dotson trying to drive. Can't. To Dawson Conway. Conway beyond three in the corner. Flips it back to Hayden Wilson. Under 2 minutes now to go in a half. Wilson drives down all the way up with that left-handed shot. It will not go. And Leffler brings down the rebound. Quickly off to Cottrell, now to Diaz. Diaz driving down to the left side. Holds on to it. Now to Leffler. Back on top, Cottrell. Cottrell to Diaz. 1:40 to go. Diaz handing it off there. Driving in all the way is Norris. Norris stops back on top to Bass, now to Diaz, shot offline, brought down by Jaden Norris. It's to Diaz, out near center court. Diaz finds the hole, takes it right to the paint, and he scores. Tanner Diaz watched the Salem Tigers defense part, and he drove right through that hole. 33-16, Steelville on top. Wilson with 1:10 to go in the half. On top to Reese Dotson. Dotson trying to drive in, spins, 7-footer is good. He has 4. Salem 0 for 5 from the three-point line tonight. That's the difference in this game. 33-18, 15 points. Diaz with under a minute to go to Cottrell, giving it to Norris. Norris getting it back to Tanner Diaz. Steelville getting set now as Diaz goes back in the corner. Norris hanging on to it with 40 seconds left. Back to Diaz in front of the Salem Tiger bench. Diaz starts his pursuit to the basket. Now hands it off to Cottrell. Takes it all the way down. Trying to fire it in to side to Bass, but it got away. But he got the back, and now Bass's shot no good, but a foul called. After Leffler was able to get that ball back inside to Trent Bass, he's able to draw the foul. And that will be on Jordan Schultz, and that'll be his second. Bass is 1 for 2 from the stripe. 7 points on the night. His first one is good. Lucas Morrison checks in, and Carter Chilton comes, Logan Chilton comes back in to join his brother Carter. Aiden Wilson and Reese Dotson all on the floor for Salem. 26 seconds to go. After the second free throw, and this one also is good. He'll check out as Dakota Warden checks in. With 26 seconds remaining in the half. 35-18, Steelville with the lead. Dotson has it for Salem. Fires it to Hayden Wilson, 18 seconds. Hayden to Carter Chilton, turnaround jumper. It pinballs out, no good. Battling for it was Morrison and, I believe, Norris. Guess they're going to call the foul on Norris. Again, that's an area we can't see because of the curtain here. 35-18, and Lucas just checked in the ball game, and his free throw is good. Salem has shot very well from the stripe tonight, just 1 miss out of 8 shots. And the next one also good. And for the ball, Diaz with 10 seconds left. That's an easy rain, getting it quickly down to Warden. Back to Diaz, right side pass to Norris. Back to Warden. 3 seconds left. Warden to Diaz. Diaz drives down, shot at the buzzer, no good. Kind of a running jump shot for Tanner Diaz, didn't fall, but the Steelville Cardinals still have a comfortable lead at halftime. The Salem Tigers were outscored 15-8 in that second quarter, and they trail it here at halftime, 35-20. Let you know the Common Grounds Bistro is open Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 7 in the morning until noon, serving up breakfast and lunch. Outstanding sandwiches, salads, soups. You got to test it out, and don't forget the delicious breakfast they have. Incredible. Then on Thursday, they're open 7 to 8 with delicious homemade lasagna. Friday and Saturday open 7 to 9, with Friday night being prime rib night, and Saturday it's pork steak night, 4 till 8. Don't forget they have delicious pizza and so much more. Plus a great atmosphere. The Common Grounds Bistro at 300B South Main Street, Salem. And don't forget about their delicious steaks Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. The Common Grounds Bistro, 453-2173 at 300B South Main Street. Call and have that order ready for you to pick up and take home and enjoy that delicious cuisine from the Common Grounds Bistro here in Salem. We're at halftime, and the Pom-Pom girls are going to do a routine. We're going to take a 2.5-minute break and come back with stats in the first half when we return. 35-20, Cardinals on top, back at 2.5. This is Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio.
Right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, you can save on a booster pack 12-volt lithium jump starter, Irwin Vice Grip 4-piece fast-release locking pliers for $39.99, a Blue Fuel 360 swivel rechargeable light for only $39.99, and Napa Full Synthetic Motor Oil $18.99 for a 5-quart jug. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store, 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your account safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you checked out Country Mart on Facebook or checked out their website yet? If not, you need to. You can enter every day on Facebook at facebook.com by TC Markets. Or if you don't have Facebook, don't worry. You can still enter by clicking the link on weekly emails at www.tcmarkets.com for your chance to win something from the deli. And the winner will be announced on Wednesday of each week. It's at www.tcmarkets.com. Check it out for yourself today.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're for road trips. We're for covering as much ground as possible on 2, 4, or 18 wheels. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, pickup trucks, and dump trucks. We're for displaying Missouri plates like medals of pride. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck behind a tractor on a 2-lane highway. And if you're a Missouri driver, we have an auto policy for you.
I'm Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and if you're in Dent County, I've got you covered.
Tired of corporate America taking your hard-earned money? Then it's time to talk about Riverways Federal Credit Union. A credit union isn't a bank. It's a not-for-profit financial cooperative, meaning you have a say as a member owner to help manage your money. We offer a wide range of services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, commercial loans, construction loans, and so much more. Stop in at our convenient locations in Rolla and Salem, or visit our website at www.riverwaysfcu.org today. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Positively different. Riverways Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
We welcome you back to Steelville, Missouri. I want to tell you that Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem provides quality higher education right here at home. It's for residents of Dent County and those in the surrounding areas that don't want to go too far and yet get those degrees in nursing, the RN Bridge program, criminal justice, or even elementary education. If you want to find out more about the degrees they offer, the programs they have, contact admission counselor Chris Welch to schedule your appointment as a prospective or returning student. Southwest Baptist University in Salem. Call 729-7071, 729-7071. And Duncan Family Chiropractic at 216 West 3rd Street in Salem is a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. For your chiropractic needs, you can see Dr. Amber. She can take care of all of them. Duncan Family Chiropractic right here in Salem, 216 West 3rd Street. Or call her at 729-2321. 729-2321, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Well, Salem Tigers free throw shooting was exquisite. 6 for 6 in that first quarter, and 2 of 3 in the second quarter, 8 of 9 on the night. If that was the only part of the game, we'd be good. But Steelville has really dominated on the offensive side, though, especially in the rebounding game. Steelville in that first quarter unofficially had 7 rebounds, and in the second quarter had 8 more. Salem Tigers on the entire night have only 6, so they're being out-rebounded. Oh, but not quite 3-1, but about 2.5-1 right here in this game. And a lot of those rebounds that Steelville's getting, they're turning into points. Even though they've been some defensive rebounds, they've turned them up the field quickly and were able to score off them. And so the Tigers, who have had just a couple of offensive boards, if I recall correctly, really have not gotten any sustained offensive pressure on the Cardinals. Cardinals have generated quite a few fouls, though. With Malachi Gray, Garrett Marshall, Josh Ernie, although with 2 fouls, and then Trent Bass and Caden Norris have 1 each. George Schultz has 2 for Salem in the game. Leading scorer in the game is Bass with 9. Garrett Marshall has 8 with 2 threes and a 2. Tanner Diaz has 7 points, with all came in the second quarter on 3 and 2 twos. And then you have Josh Erning with 5. Chase Cottrell with 4. Malachi Gray had a couple while he was in there. Good balanced scoring by Steelville in the contest. For Salem Tigers, 10 points for George Schultz, 4 for Reese Dotson, 2 for Dawson Conway, 2 for Logan Chilton, and 2 for Lucas Morrison. Schultz is the Salem leading rebounder with 3 in the game, while Trent Bass has 4. Trent is 6'5", and comes in at 6'5", and comes in at about 225. Josh Ernie has 4 rebounds as well. He's 6'4", but he goes at about 185. But still, those 2 guys have 8 rebounds, which is more than the entire Salem Tiger team put together. Chase Cottrell has a couple. Garrett Marshall has a couple. And Caden Norris has a couple. Preston Lepler even has a rebound in there as well. Steelville Cardinals did not shoot a free throw in that first quarter, went 4 of 6 in the second quarter. And turnovers, Salem's had an unbelievable job of not turning the ball over in this game. They just missed their shots in the contest. They've only had 1 turnover. They have had a total of 3 steals. The Steelville Cardinals only had 4 turnovers in the game. And again, 3 of those were taken from them by Tiger players. Not a bad first half of the Salem Tigers. Their shots would not fall, while Steelville was able to, again, have a better, consistent offense. Tigers not too bad, really. When they look at the stats, not too bad in this game. The turnovers are down. They're not giving away for easy points, but they can't get those shots to fall. They've had some good looks. They just can't get them to go down. And still a long way to go in this one. 35-20 our score at halftime. Prior to the varsity game in the JV, they lost by a score of 46-30 to the Steelville Cardinals. Salem Tigers' next game will be at Licking Friday night. We'll be there to bring it to you. It's a Cat Classic from Licking, Salem, and, of course, the Licking Wildcats. Now, Friday night, the girls won, the Salem girls won over Licking, with only 2 losses going into that game, and they dominated that game 57-42 and looked outstanding doing it. That was Friday night, and then, of course, last night they had to go to West Plains, and that's a tough place to go, and they ended up losing that game. I think it's 67-44, something like that. But, again, Lady Tigers 10-9 on the year. They'll be off the rest of this week, and they start SCA play next Monday night when they will host Mountain Grove. We'll be there to bring it to you on KSMO Radio and also online at KSMORadio.com, and they'll be on Fidelity Local 6 streaming live on FidelityLocal6Communications.com. We are at halftime. We're going to take a 2.5-minute break and come back with the third quarter when we return. 35-20, Steelville on top. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Radio.
The Salem Memorial District Hospital Foundation invites everyone to the Dancing with the Salem Stars fundraiser on Saturday, January 26th at the Salem High School. 12 couples will show off their dancing skills to help raise funds for patient room improvements. Advanced table seating is available for $20 per person in advance and $25 at the door. Bleacher seats will also be available for $5. To purchase your tickets in advance, call 729-6626, extension 2110. We'll see you there.
Reality check number 29. Moving your checking account shouldn't feel harder than moving to another state. At Town & Country Bank, we have a solution for that. We know switching banks can be a pain, so we invented the Easy Switch Kit. If you move your account to Town & Country, we'll do all the work for you. Set up your automatic deposits and withdrawals, and even help close your old account. How easy is that? Town & Country Bank. Smart, friendly solutions. Member FDIC.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, get Seafoam motor treatment for $7.99, Titan 22-piece drill bit set for only $14.99, and True Fuel Premix 2-cycle fuel priced at $6.49. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store, right here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Tax season is still a while away, but it's never too early to start tax planning and tax consultation. Let Jackie or Beth at Taxmasters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. They also have over 30 years of accounting and payroll experience. Stop by and see Jackie and Beth at Taxmasters today, located at 510 North Main Street in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Have you hit or been hit by a deer? Need to have your vehicle fixed? Well, the only place you'll want to take your vehicle is to Larson Collision Center at 503 North MacArthur in Salem, where right now they're offering 20% off your deductible if you've had an accident with a deer. Larson Collision Center offers free estimates and all their work is guaranteed. Stop by and let Larson Collision Center help get your vehicle repaired and looking new again. Call 729-3915 for more information. Larson Collision Center.
Welcome back to Steelville, Missouri. Don't forget Conway Construction LLC can handle all of your new home construction needs or new building needs. Whether you need a commercial building or a residential home, they can handle that. They can put a room on your home, do a concrete work like a sidewalk, driveway, or even it might even be something that you want designed. They can do decks, siding, tile, wood floors, roofs. No job is too small. Call Randy at 247-6468 or Jake at 247-4174. Conway Construction LLC. Right here in Salem. Proud to be a supporter of your Salem Tigers. Reese Johnson has on the inbound. Goes to Hayden Wilson going baseline. Outside to Conway for a three-pointer. It's off the rim. Comes out high. Taken down by Cottrell. Quickly down the other way. Here's Diaz. Won't go. Ball loose on the floor. And Diaz gets his own rebound. Diaz fights back. Gets it up underneath. And putting it up and in as Trent Bass. After Diaz out-hustled the Tigers to get the rebound. Stole away now. Put it right back up and in by Cottrell. That's the first steal by Steelville in the game, and they make it count. Turn it right into points immediately, 39-20. Here's Hayden Wilson. Stops. His shot too short. His own rebound too short again. Hayden gets it one more time. On to Conway. Out it goes to Chilton. Chilton getting it back to Reese Dotson. That's the Salem problem tonight. Is can't get those shots to fall. Wilson beyond three. Inside to Schultz. Out to Conway. Back to Wilson. Hayden inside to Carter. To Jordan Schultz. He banks it in. Pass Bass. 39-22. Quickly the other way. Steelville gets it to Garrett Marshall. Quickly down the court. And now throw it down by Reese Dotson. Tipped out of bounds by Marshall as he was defending Hayden Wilson. Marshall really hustled back there. 41-22 our score. Carter tilting the corner to Wilson. Flipping it inside to Schultz. Schultz had that ball stolen away. And here comes Steelville one more time. Cottrell up the left wing. Stops in the middle of the floor. Getting it back on top to Marshall. It's outside to Diaz. They stay on the perimeter. Now Diaz to the paint, to the hole. Trying to feed it underneath to Malachi Gray. Goes off his foot out of bounds. That'll be the fifth turnover by Steelville in the game. Ball got deflected by Salem, but then went off the foot of of Malachi and then out of bounds. Dawson getting it to Carter Chilton with 6 minutes, 12 seconds to go in this third quarter. Pass outside to Wilson. To Dotson for an NBA three. Too short, comes down in the hands of Cottrell. Cottrell, 2 rebounds here in this third quarter. Now to Marshall under the base, underneath the basket. To Bass for a shot from the corner. Too short. Hayden Wilson gets his third rebound. Getting it off to Dotson. 5:50 to go third quarter. 41-22. Dotson to the paint. Down low to Jordan Schultz. Another steal by Steelville. They're third now. Quickly the other way. Here's Malachi Gray to the paint, to the hole. Doesn't get it to go down, and Jordan Schultz will pick up the foul. May have gotten some wrist to Malachi, and that might have redirected that ball away. It'll be his third. 41-22 our score. 19-point Steelville lead as Malachi's free throw is good. Steelville getting a lot more hands in the way of those Tiger passes now. This one no good, brought down by Schultz. And then a jump ball is going to be called after they tie it up for just a second. That's such a quick call. Schultz brought it down, and Cottrell put his hands on it. And next thing you know, they call a jump ball pretty quick. Inbound pass comes in to Malachi, doesn't go. Bass's shot blocked by Schultz as he got the rebound. And back is Dotson. The other way, Dawson Conway. 42-22, down to Schultz. Schultz baseline shot is good. Count the bucket. The foul called, I believe, on Bass. Jordan with 14. Ben Bass would be his second. And Jordan will try the extra shot here. He is 2 of 3. Make that 3 of 4. He has 15 of the Tigers, 25 points. Come down by 17. Diaz outside to Cottrell. Cottrell could have shot, didn't. Gives it to Marshall. Marshall drives down underneath the Bass. Pass off the glass. Doesn't go. Comes down in the hands of Conway. Actually kind of off his chin. But he holds on to that rebound to Carter Chilton down low. Intended for Schultz. Schultz dives forward. Jump ball. Possession arrow favors Salem. Carter Chilton tried to thread a needle. There wasn't much room. He was right in line with where I am at. He had an arm and a leg and almost got it through, and Jordan was able to get a piece of it. Bass checks out, Ernie in. Goss comes in the game. Says Aqua shoes. Can't miss those. Inbound pass to Schultz. Turns, kicks it outside to Carter Chilton, to the paint, to the hole. Out to Hayden Wilson for a three. It's good. Hayden Wilson hits a three. 42-28. 14-point deficit. Now here's Cottrell. His shot, no good. Gets his own rebound out to Diaz. Diaz hands it off to Malachi Gray to the paint. Underneath it goes to Ernie. His shot is up, no good. And Schultz will draw foul number 4. Schultz will have 4 fouls, and he's probably going to have to sit down. Josh Ernie gets the free throw. Morrison will have to check in. Schultz is having a great game, but that was kind of a tough foul. It looked like he was straight up and down. The official said no. Leaned into him. And Ernie's next shot misses, but taken there by Cottrell. Cottrell out on top to Malachi Gray. Now quickly down to Marshall. Underneath to Ernie. Back to Marshall on top. Gray. Gray into the paint to the hole. Kicks it down low to Cottrell off the glass and in. Wow. Great passing by Steelville. They have just out-hustled Salem here in the third quarter, and a technical called on Coach Conrad Prue. So Prue gets called for the technical. He was barking about that foul on Schultz, kept barking the same official. I guess he'd had enough. And he teed him up. Garrett Marshall will go shoot the free throws. He misses the first. Cottrell will check out, but he's had a game. Finally, Mabe will check in. And Mabe family's had great athletes for years. And I'm sure he's one of the same family. Had great ball players, basketball, baseball, go back many, many, many years. Here's Diaz handing it off to Marshall. Now to May for a three. Offline it goes. Morrison brings down that rebound. Getting it off to Reese Dotson. 46-28 our score. An 18-point lead by Steelville. As Wilson has it. Down low to Conway. Conway all the way to the hole. Lays it up and in. Good strong move by Dawson Conway. The back comes Steelville quickly. Diaz trying to drive in. Can't. Gets cut off. Goes on top to Malachi Gray to the paint. Outside to Marshall. Drives to the hole. Short jumper. Too short. Taken there by Carter Chilton. Carter off to Reese Dotson. Settled down by 16 with 3:40 to go third quarter. Dotson stops. Out on top to Dawson Conway. Outside the three-point line. Bounce pass to Hayden Wilson on the right corner. Back to Dawson Conway. On top of the key, down low to Wilson again. Inside to Dotson. Trying to drive into the paint. Gets cut off there by Mabe. Handing it back to Dawson Conway. 3:15 to go, third quarter. Pass to Wilson. Morrison's out high. He gets it to him. Morrison turns, spins, and foul called, I believe, against Josh Ernie on Morrison. Ernie picks up his third foul. Trying to get in is Logan Chilton, and he takes too much time, and timeout called by Salem. 3:11 to go, third quarter, 46-30. Steelville on top. Back in 30 seconds. It's the Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio.
There's a lot to do at the newly renovated Salem City Park. Headlining the activities is the totally rejuvenated Alice Lou Craig Municipal Pool that offers visitors and residents of all ages a full day of fun. The park also includes a brand new splash pad adjacent to Billy's Playground, Salem's new all-accessible playground where children with different abilities can play together. The park has numerous ball fields as well as pavilions that are available to rent for private outings. For more information about the Salem City Park, visit the Salem Park and Recreation Facebook page online.
Logan Chilton trying to get in. It's stolen away. As Cottrell went up. I'm sorry. It was Malachi Gray that went up and got it. Now to Marshall. Marshall out on top. Diaz. Diaz trying to drive against Conway. Flips it back to Mabe. Mabe on top. Marshall. Marshall to the paint. Stops. Kicks it down low. There's Ernie's jump shot. Up and good. From about 8 feet. Josh Ernie from the baseline. 48-30 our score. Johnson trying to get away from Mabe. Does. Lost it. Got it back. Stops. Trying to go to Conway, can't. Goes back to Wilson. Now back to Dotson. Boy, the Cardinals just start swarming when they see that ball hit the floor. I think 3 of them went after that one. All of a sudden, Salem came up with that ball, was able to get it back, and they all got back in position. Pretty good job by the Cardinals. Here's Wilson to the paint, to the hole. He gets tripped up. The foul's going to be called on Steelville. And that's going to be on Garrett Marshall, his third. He and Josh Ernie both with 3. They lead by 18. As Logan Chilton will try and get it in. Trying to get it to Lucas. Gets it. Tries to flip it back to Conway. He does. Morrison had to really scamper to go get that ball. Now Logan Chilton to the paint. That's it knocked away. Stolen away. That's 5 steals now for Steelville underneath for Tanner Diaz. He has it. The foul's going to be called on Conway. Salem with 5 turnovers. Five steals for Steelville. Inbound comes out to Mabe. Top of the key. Flips to the left side to Diaz. Diaz. Inside it goes to Gray. Out on top. Marshall to Gray from 9. Good. Malachi Gray has 5. Lead is 20 for Steelville with 1:49 to go in the third quarter. Pass to Logan Chilton from 12. His jumper's good. Pulled up on that baseline. He buries it. Marshall the other way, all the way down off the glass. Nothing there. Just everything. And Logan Chilton on the backside pulls that rebound down to Morrison. To Wilson, back to Morrison on that baseline. Used his shoulder to push off. Couldn't get it to go down. Logan gets the rebound and scores. After Morrison's shot missed. 50-34. Here's Marshall all the way down. His shot blocked, but a foul's going to be called. I believe that's going to be on Reese Dotson. That'll be Reese's first. And to the line goes Garrett Marshall. He's 1 for 2. 50-34 our score. The minute 16 to go in the third quarter, and he makes that one. He now has 12. Silas Wolf comes in the game. Carter Chilton back in the game. Marshall with another free throw. This one also good. 52-34. Two Stotts are trying to get away from May. Flips it off to Dawson Conway in the offensive zone. Dawson from the left wing to the right wing to Silas Wolf. Back to Dawson baseline. Trying to go baseline. Stops. Lost the ball. Goes out of bounds. And with only one turnover in the first half, have 6 here in the third quarter. Down to under a minute left to go, 52-34. Diaz down low to Bass. Nice play, and he scores. Trent Bass with a great look. Well, he took Carter Chilton to school right there. Here's Josh Ernie pulling down a rebound after a missed shot by Logan Chilton. Here comes Babe. Getting it off to off to Marshall. To Ernie. Out back on top to Marshall. Marshall giving it to Mabe. Mabe out high. Spins, turns, gets away from Silas Wolf. Shot off the glass. Trickles wide. And pulling it down is Carter Chilton as Bass will push off. Trent Bass will pick up number 3. Steelville driving into almost a half-court defense with just token pressure in the forecourt. Now 20 seconds to go in the third quarter. Dotson trying to get in, and he'll be fouled there by Mabe. That'll be the 15th foul now. And Mabe's first. Riley Mabe. In the corner, it's Conway on the inbound. Conway lost it out of bounds. Standing there, he lost the ball and it went out of bounds. It'll belong to Steelville Cardinals with 12 seconds left. Diaz. Hanging on to it now to Mabe. 5 seconds left in the corner. Marshall inside the Bass. 2 seconds left. Turn, spins, baby hook. Shot goes in. Trent Bass with a baby hook falls at the buzzer. And the Steelville Cardinals lead it after 3 quarters of play. 56-34 over the Salem Tigers. Back in a minute. Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio.
This is Mike Elliott with Town & Country Insurance. We represent many different insurance companies which allow us to offer you competitive rates by checking your insurance with many companies. We're able to find more value for you this way. Town & Country Insurance has been serving the surrounding area for over 50 years. Stop by and see Laura Arts, Sarah Edwards, or myself at 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank. Or you can call our office at 729-6624. We also have offices in Rolla and Licking to serve you.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Steelville up by 22 points over the Salem Tigers. Salem shooting 90% from the free throw line, but 7 turnovers. 6 of them, like that, 5 of them ended up as points. Now here's Diaz trying to take it all the way down. Schultz back in, pulls down that rebound. And Salem needs a big run here. Here's Hayden Wilson to the paint, drives it in, lays it up, and trickles in. Good job by Hayden. Get a little more aggressive here. Now Bass all the way down against Schultz, and Schultz will foul out. He's fouled by Schultz as he goes up. Trent Bass will go to the line, and Jordan Schultz will go to the bench. He's done. 15 points, 5 rebounds on the game. Jordan Schultz is done for the night at the 7:36 mark of this fourth quarter. We got in 24 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Well, he's playing good defense, and Bass had the angle. And the free throw by Bass is good. Trent has 16 points now. He leads all scorers on Steelville. And the next is no good, and Morrison yanks that one down. Lucas going up high, giving it off to Dotson. Dotson. It's the right side. 57-36. Down the corner to Conway. Conway trying to fire it in. Ball stolen away. Another steal by Steelville. Pass to Diaz. Diaz. Trying to drive in. Stops. Was back out on top. Cockrell back in the game. Now to Bass. Pass to the paint, to the hole. Flips it down low. Ernie's jump shot is up and good. Josh Ernie with 10. And the Cardinal lead to 23 with 6:55 to go. Here's Dotson trying to get past number 34, Caden Norris. Gets it off to Morrison. Does Dotson. Now he gets it back. Guarded there by Bass. Down low to Morrison. Morrison double team, has it stolen away. Here's Norris coming down, and he'll be fouled by Salem, and now Steelville will be in the bonus 1-1. Reese Dotson with that foul. Malachi Gray coming back in the game, and Marshall had checked out for a moment. He also comes back in. Ernie sits down. And the free throw is no good on the 1-1, but taken down by Bass. Bass underneath the basket, bounced it out, intended for Marshall, was stolen away. That's the second turnover and first steal by Salem in the second half. He gets it off to Carter Chilton. Down low to Morrison all alone. Morrison has a shot blocked, but a foul called on Cottrell as Chase came and got a little bit of the arm. And Morrison will shoot two. He's 2 for 2 from the stripe of the game. Chase Cottrell's first foul, 6th-team foul for Steelville. Free throw is good. Big man has another one, and this one is no good. Comes down the hands of Cottrell. Cottrell quickly the other way. Cottrell off to Marshall. Outside it goes to Norris. Down low to Bass, but off his hands right to Cottrell. Cottrell to Marshall. Driving in. Lost it out of bounds. Is tipped out of his hands by Dotson. That's what the official said. 6:07 to go fourth quarter. Salem down by 22. The inbound put up and in by Malachi Gray, and he draws the foul underneath the basket. That was a real fast inbound and just short tip in. And Dotson will pick up foul number 3. And Malachi misses the free throw. Steelville not shooting very good from the free throw line tonight, considering, but they really haven't needed to. Reese Dotson gets away from Norris. Puts it over to Dawson Conway with 5:55 to go. Lucas Morrison at the high post on the right side, giving it off to Hayden Wilson. Wilson trying to drive down, and he'll draw the foul. He'll go to the line with a 1-1. 5:47 to go. Salem down by 24 points. Has foul called on Cottrell, his second. Wilson has a 3 and a 2 in this game. And his first free throw, it is no good. Comes out, though, to Morrison, and then he'll be fouled. So Lucas will go back, and he'll shoot. And Cottrell picks up his third foul just that quickly. Those trees down there, couldn't tell who got that foul. And Lucas will shoot the 1-1, and he can't get it to go either. All of a sudden, Salem can't get it. Now here's Carter Chilton bringing down that rebound. His shot is no good. A foul called. Malachi Gray will pick up his third foul. He, Cottrell, Marshall, Bass, and Ernie, all with 3 fouls for Steelville. Chilton fouled out here. As Carter Chilton tries his luck at a 1-1, and he makes the first. That's Carter's first point of the game. Next one also good. Salem's down by 22 as Morrison and Malachi Gray got all tangled up. Shot by Bass, misses, pulled down by Carter Chilton. Back the other way is Dotson for Salem. Started there by Cottrell, gets a bit of a pick, now picked up there by Bass. Looking inside, goes back to Conway, right wing, back to Dotson. A long three is good. Reese Dotson, past NBA line. 61-42. Now the other way. Here's Cottrell. He'll be fouled by Morrison. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Something's becoming a free throw shooting contest. Lucas Morrison gets his first foul. Right after the Dotson three, Steelville fast broke, got down quickly. Cottrell's first is good. Ernie comes back in the game. Bass checks out. Diaz back in the game. And Cottrell misses the second, but gets taken down by Malachi Gray to Ernie, and he's going to travel with it. Gray brought down the rebound, got it to Ernie, but trying to spin away from Dawson Conway. He travels with it. Giving the ball to Salem Tigers, down by an even 20 with 5 minutes exactly left to go in the fourth quarter. Dotson over to Dawson Conway. Dawson trying to get down to Morrison against Ernie. Morrison, short jumper's good. Nice move by Lucas Morrison. He's got 5 in the game. The Tigers down by 18. Marshall, 4:40 to go. Trying to drive in. Puts his back on top at Cottrell. Down low to Malachi, and he walks with the ball as well. Little shift there by Malachi Gray, and he's called for the travel. Morrison will check out as Logan Chilton comes in, get a little breather. Cardinals play a high-paced game. They like to swarm, and they move quickly. Here's Dawson Conway, cut off by Diaz, hooks it into Carter Chilton to Logan. Logan outside to Reese Dotson for yet another three, and this one's good. Tigers are back to it in 15. Marshall to the paint, to the hole, down low to Ernie. It goes in. Ball sat on the rim. Finally trickled through. 4 minutes to go. 17 points. Steelville leads 64-47. Pass in the corner to Logan Chilton. Started by Ernie. Out on top, Hayden Wilson. Hayden back to Logan. Trying to go baseline. From 7, his short jumper won't go as Diaz brings it down on the backside and a foul called. Diaz is making his way up the floor against Hayden Wilson. Tanner will come to the line. He'll shoot a 2 as Salem now has double bonus. And Diaz first free throw. He's not scored second quarter. Well, he has now. Here in this fourth. Conway will check out. Silas Wolf comes in. 3:49 remains. Steelville going for their 12th win of the year on the stat that I was given. So 12-2 would be their record. 66-47. Very good basketball team. That's with another three. This one not quite as good. Comes down into the hands of Josh Ernie. And double dribble is going to be called against Diaz. Steelville suddenly with a rash of some turnovers of their own. They have 5 now, and 3 of them have been unforced. 3.5 to go. Pass comes to Silas Wolf. Salem down by 19. Pass to Logan Chilton. Baseline. 9-footer again. Just all the way over the basket, and Cottrell brings it down. Quickly the other way to Malachi Gray. All the way up. Lays it up and in. Count the basket and the foul. Boy, he was airbound going into that basket. Carter Chilton just gave him a little touch and sent him flying. As Babe comes back in the ball game. Riley Babe, Jr., only 5'8". And that free throw will not go down, and Carter Chilton brings it down by Gray. He's 1 of 4 from the stripe tonight. Here's Reese Dotson. Outside it goes to Hayden Wilson for a 3. No good. Carter Chilton with a rebound, and he'll be fouled. Carter's with 5 rebounds here in the fourth quarter. 3:03 to go, 68-47. Steelville with the lead. The foul called on Josh Ernie, his 4th. stay in the game as Chilton will shoot free throws. Takes the first. And Bass will come in for Cottrell. And back to a 19-point lead as Carter Chilton hits them both. Marshall for the white uniform Steelville Cardinals, that red trim. Down low, putting the baby hook shot up. No good was Bass. Brought down by Dotson. Dotson all the way down outside to Wilson. To Carter Chilton for a three-pointer. It's off the front of the rim. No good. Silas Wolf with that rebound, trying to put it up. He'll be fouled from behind by Ernie, and he'll foul out of the game. So Josh Ernie will foul out of this ball game with 12 points, and he had 6 rebounds. (68-49). Salem trying to stay in this one as Malachi Gray will come back in the game. Silas Wolf went up and got that rebound, took it right away from Ernie, who's taller than Silas. 2:42 to go, and Silas hits the free throw. They're down by 18. Done a good job of staying with Steelville here in this, the fourth quarter, after a 7-point deficit in that third quarter. All the way down, laying it up and missing that shot is Marshall, brought down by Chilton with another rebound. Quickly down to Silas Wolf. It's blocked there by Bass. He comes the other way. Down quickly to Marshall. Misses that one. Malachi can't get it, and Wilson pulls down the rebound. Actually, that was blocked by Malachi Gray, not Bass, underneath that basket. Silas Wolf pulls it up on top to Dotson. 2:10 to go. Dotson. Salem down by 18 to Silas Wolf. Wolf in the left corner. Back to Wilson. Wilson in, down low. It's intended for Carter Chilton. Stolen away. And back comes Steelville all the way down. And a foul called as Diaz was trying to lay it up. And Reese Dotson will pick up foul number 4. 68-50 our score. And get a little sloppy now as we get to near the end. And Diaz's free throw is good. Got 10 now. Marshall with 13, 15, or 16 for Bass. Another one for Diaz. He's got 11. We got 4 guys already with 5 guys with double figures. Here's Dotson out on top to Wolf. 70-50 in the corner. Dotson. It's stolen away by Steelville again. That is the 11th turnover in this second half by the Salem Tigers. 1:35 to go. Mabe getting it to Gray in the paint. Down low to Bass. Outside Mabe. To the paint from 9. The jumper goes in. Riley Mabe. It's on the board. Long pass to Logan Chilton. His shot blocked there by Malachi Gray. Steelville not afraid to take the fouls and challenge every shot. And Logan will go to the line to shoot 2. 1:22 left. Logan Chilton's free throw does not go down. He's got 6 points in this game. Got another shot coming. He's teaming double bonus for quite some time now. Lots of fouls in this one. And they've been earned fouls, too, for the most part. And that one is good by Logan. Dotson checks out. Damon Akers checks in. Braden Carmack comes into the ball game. Salem's conceding this one to Steelville. They'll fall to 5-11 on the season and get ready for the Cat Classic Friday night at Licking. But here's Diaz. Handing it off to Gray, now to Mabe. Mabe back to Diaz with 1:10 to go. Diaz backs it out, drives in, kicks it back to Mabe. Mabe to the paint. Back to Diaz in the corner. They're just stalling time here. Mabe out on top. Cottrell. Cottrell won't. If he wants to, he'll shoot. Goes out to Diaz. He's all alone. He could have shot the 3. Didn't take it. Handing it back to Mabe. Mabe flipping it to Diaz. Drives into the paint. Underneath it goes to Bass. Flipping it to Cottrell. Steelville putting on an exhibition here of how to pass the ball and move to the ball. Very good exhibition of passing. Gray to Mabe. Now to Cottrell. Cottrell trying to drive in. Has the ball stolen away by the Salem Tigers. Quickly the other way. It's Carmack all the way down. He gets the shot to go. Braden Carmack. It's a 19-point game with only 20 seconds to go. As here comes Diaz. Outside to Mabe. Mabe in the corner to Cottrell. 16 seconds left. Cottrell to the paint. Puts it outside to Diaz. Diaz turns, spins, starts driving in all the way down. Bounce pass outside to Bass. 6 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Salem Tigers lose it to Steelville by a final score of 72-53. They fall to 5-11 on the season. Steelville improves to 12-2. And we'll come back in 3 minutes and wrap it up. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO and online at KSMOradio.com.
At your community health center, you're a part of our family, and we're committed to providing high quality and compassionate care at an affordable rate. Whether you need dental work, medical care, or even behavioral health services, we'll take care of you. After all, that's what family is for. All of your health care needs located in one convenient location at 1081 East 18th Street in Rolla. Call 573-426-4455 to schedule your appointment today. Building your community, your health. Open a Progressive Ozark Bank checking account today and receive a free cooler. Progressive Ozark Bank makes switching banks easy with 3 great checking accounts to choose from. You'll also receive a new debit card the same day you open your account, issued instantly with no waiting. Plus, enjoy free internet banking, free mobile deposit, and free bill pay, and enroll in e-statements and receive cash back. Banking with us is a refreshing experience. Ozark Bank, FDIC insured and equal housing lender.
Do you need service or parts for your vehicle? Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla has GM trained technicians to work on your vehicle, and they also carry high-quality GM parts. Fairground Auto Plaza has a state-of-the-art service department featuring the latest in diagnostic equipment and highly trained technicians that can keep your vehicle running the way it should. Fairground Auto Plaza is ready to take care of your car, truck, or SUV. No matter what type of service your vehicle needs, stop by Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla today, where Chevy finds new roads.
At the Bank of Salem, keeping your account safe and secure is our highest priority. We're adding text fraud alerts as part of our debit card protection program. If Shazam, our debit card processor, suspects fraudulent activity on your debit card, you may be alerted via text message or phone call. Ask a Bank of Salem employee today. Remember, we will never request card or account information via text, phone, or email. The Bank of Salem, putting our customers first since 1883. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Check out the New Year's sale going on right now at Napa Auto Parts Store in Salem, where you'll find Max Battery Terminal Cleaner or Max Battery Terminal Protector. Your choice, 2 for $7. Prestone Windshield Deicer for $3.99 and a 26-piece screwdriver set with a stand for $17.99 a set. Stop by Napa Auto Parts Store at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem.
Check out Country Mart in Salem, where in their bakery you can find a large variety of cakes for all occasions, anytime, and by special order, like anniversary, wedding, and birthday cakes. Country Mart has a full-service deli where breakfast is served daily. They have deli sandwiches that are made while you wait, and they offer daily lunch specials every day. You'll also find a large selection of cheese and deli meats to choose from. It's just another reason to shop at Country Mart in Salem, Highway 3272 East.
Back at Steelville, Salem Tigers drop a 72-53 decision to the Steelville Cardinals, falling to 5-11 on the season. JV also lost tonight 46-30 here to the Cardinals and the game prior to the varsity game. Outstanding balanced scoring by Steelville, and then a good display of just ball handling. And you really see how talented these guys are, and they play a lot of ball. There's no doubt about that. Of course, no football team in Steelville. They got a lot more time to do that in the sports, and they're usually very good at baseball as well. So very good athletes here for the Cardinals tonight. They were led scoring by Trent Bass with 16 points. Garen Marshall had 13, 12 for Josh Ernie, 11 for Tanner Diaz, 9 each for Chase Cottrell and Malachi Gray, and 2 points for Kylie Mabe in the contest. He just kind of threw that one in there late in the game. Leading rebounder was Chase Cottrell with 8, 6 each for Bass and Ernie, and then 2 each for Marshall and Diaz and Caden Norris, 1 for Preston Leffler and one for Malachi Gray in the game, and also one for Kylie May. 15 to 23 from the free throw line, 15 to 23 from the free throw line. Steelville had 10 turnovers, 9 steals in the contest. Salem Tigers, on the other hand, had 12 turnovers, 11 of them in the second half. The 5 steals total in the game. So good job by the Steelville Cardinals tonight on their home floor as they really balanced the scoring out and did a very good job of controlling the pace of this game. Well, the Salem Tigers, they were led by Jordan Schultz, who had 15 points. Good job by Jordan tonight. He really had a good game. Unfortunately, fouls caught up with him. He fouled out with 7:36 to go in the fourth quarter, so just 24 seconds into that fourth quarter. Leading rebounder for Salem was Carter Chilton. He had 8. Tigers got 10 points from Reese Dotson, 5 each from Hayden Wilson and Lucas Morrison, and 4 from Carter Chilton and Dawson Conway, and 2 from Braden Carmack, 1 from Silas Wolf. Tigers, I mentioned leading rebounder is Carter Chilton with 8, and 5 for Jordan Schultz, 4 for Hayden Wilson, 3 for Lucas Morrison, 2 for Silas Wolf, 1 each for Logan Chilton, Reese Dotson, and Dawson Conway. Salem was 16 to 22 for the free throw line in the game. Again, 12 turnovers, 11 in that second half, and most of those were steals by Steelville, and they capitalized. I believe on 7 of those 9 steals they put in there for a basket and added points to their lead. They won it by a score of 19 points here tonight, 72 to 53, and again they go to 12-2 on the year. Salem Tigers fall to 5-11, and they'll get ready for the Licking Wildcats. That'll be on Friday night in the Cat Classic from Licking, Missouri. We'll be there to bring it to you here on KSMO Radio. For Jim back at the station, I'm Stan Stevens. Thank you for joining us for Tiger basketball here on KSMO Radio as they fall to the Steelville Cardinals in this non-conference action. Our final score of 72 to 53. Have a great evening. Don't forget, tomorrow night we got Missouri Tiger basketball coming up at 7:30. And then when that game is finished, we will join the Blues game from Anaheim in progress. And that will be tomorrow night, 7:30, Missouri game. And then we'll have for you Blues hockey from Anaheim and joining that in progress. Again, have yourselves a great evening and good night from Steelville, Missouri.
You have been listening to Salem Tiger basketball on KSMO Radio and online at KSMORadio.com. Tiger basketball has been brought to you as a courtesy of your community health center, K&H Auto Supply, Town and Country Bank, the Salem Memorial District Hospital, Country Mart, Farm Bureau Insurance, the Bank of Salem, Napa Auto Parts, Fairground Auto Plaza, Progressive Ozark Bank, Southwest Baptist University of Salem, Town and Country Insurance, the Common Grounds Bistro, Larson Collision Center, Commissioner Dennis Purcell and Family, the City of Salem, Tax Masters, Riverways Federal Credit Union, Duncan Family Chiropractic, Conway Construction, and Your World Today. Don't forget to join us next time for Tiger basketball on KSMO and online at KSMORadio.com.
Mike, we're known for our signature calls. Back to the track, to the wall, it's a goner!
Oh, yeah, fans can tell we're into the action as much as they are. Swing and a home run. Get up, baby. Get up. Oh, yeah.
But one of the best calls we've made is picking up each new issue of Cardinals Magazine.
There's no doubt about that, John. Every issue is the material that you need to watch Cardinal baseball. The Cardinal Magazine is the source for definitive information on all of the Cardinals.
We're sold on the all-access stories, spectacular photography, colorful design, inside scoop.
It's definitely a magazine for the fans, and it really shows in every keepsake edition.
We don't miss an issue, and neither should you. Join us and thousands of loyal readers from all 50 states by subscribing today.
You can order yours right now at 314-345-9000 or simply go to cardinals.com/publications.